Okay friends, this is my scrapbook. I started last and that is the second part. So I will continue now with the second part of my scrapbook. I continue now with the page from Caden. That is Caden, and this is a photo of the sun. I took a long time ago when the child, that was from the moon. The moon was go through through the sun, that's it. Okay, that is Kathleen, is his grandmother, and there's his great grandmother and Anna, Auntie Anna. There's Caden again, and you can see there's his Oma. We call Oma for grandmother. That is my sister Louise, and he is the grandmother of Caden. Yeah, and that is Caden's. That she is Caden's mother's mother, and she is Caden's father's mother. And that is her mother. And that is another one of him. And that is Janelle, one of our family members, small children. And that is Kaylin, yeah. And that is Caden's Oma, Caden's grandmother, Louise. There she again, and that is the page. That is that page. So we move to the next page. Okay, that is okay. There I long time ago, and that is we call a sasiki. I'm not sure what the died name is, but we call a sasiki at that time, and she died in a fire burn, shack burn out with sea, and boyfriend was sleeping in that shack that night, and the shack burned out. And that is Dorothy. The two girls are dead a few years ago. She died. That is Regan. He was in an accident one time. I work at Hawker, and somebody he come in accident and he died in the accident. It was a tragedy for us, because he was with me, and that happened. That is his niece, Kanezwari. And that is Kanezwari's mother. They have seen her mother, Hannah. She always died. That picture is a picture of one of the young girls, that time boys. They are now big. Some of them got children, and some of them have got dead men, husbands and so on. And that is Caden and Kaylin. That is Jaden when they were small. That is one of the pictures I made by myself that I show you in the other videos. I met that girl in 2025, 2024 at a place named Springbok. We were looking, every time there's a spring, they can look flowers every year. The flower time, we go to that, move to there, and then we watch the flowers there. I praise the Lord, I praise the Lord here in that phrase, for what He's doing for me, because I have a workshop, and that was my first workshop I had at the bibliothèque, and I thank Lord for it. Yeah, that is Jaden. En wat hy sê hier, het is lekker om met vrienden te verkeer, kies die rechte. And what I mean there is grateful to have friends, but you must choose the right ones. That is what I tell there. And that word there, that means that was not my aim to make pictures and other stuff in that book. It was also mentioned for a scrapbook. With his friends here, that was his 21st last year, 2025. And there's he and his mother and his grandfather, which is him. It's still him and one of his so see? Now, here's he and his father. See his father, and there is he and his mother. And he's in his grandmother again. See there, he's Caden, his younger brother. Yeah, he is here in his grandmother and his niece, his aunt and her child. That is his aunt with a child in his hand. That is also friends, from him by the 21st party. That is also family members. See, also family members. And this, that on that page, they see that was there. That it means if your house is small, you must work hard to make it larger. Because I move mean on this one, yeah. That is one of the small drawings, for myself. See there. You see there, Curly Arons. That is his grandmother, Curly Arons, the rugby player, the Springbok rugby player. They left a few houses from us. I see die, I think the year before she died. And that is my brother-in-law and my sister at the marriage. My brother-in-law and his and his mother and father, and my sister is the sister-in-law, daughter-in-law. Was Chris Nay, and there's my sister Louise, and their daughter Veta, and my sister and her husband Francois. Okay, that is also photos, pictures I took at home affairs where they are married. And I see his grandmother, I see his mother-in-law, my other sister Rachel, and her husband Nikki. See there. And this Gayland, she's still working. She's now 22 years here. And there see her mother and her sisters, Gayland and Charlene, and her mother, Denise, Baba, you call her Baba in the middle. Gayland again. See there. She and her friends. That is Curly's brother, John Owen. You see, that is Curly Arons' brother, the rugby player, the Springbok rugby player, and his girlfriend. And that is from our sisters in our church. We are members of the Old Apostolic Church in Paarl. That is members by confirmation. That is the two confirmation the same day. And there see the mother. Okay, that is a family photo. See a father and a mother and a grandfather. His grandfather Jaden. And that is the niece, Baba and Noi, mother and child, mother and daughter. And that is also a family, a mother and father and son. And there are other family members, Suki and whatever other name. But okay, Wani and that is it. Wani with the green. And there's her father Nila. See, there's Nila, her father. And there's also family members. There's he's her grandmother. That was by matric board, yeah. St. Luke's matric board, and that was all the family members that night at the matric board. We keep matric boards like in there. Okay, there's seeing our grandfather. We keep our matric boards like this. Let me go to the other page first. When we keep a matric board, the people come and we gather family members, and then you after she move to the wall, and then the family eat and drink, make with a party. Okay, that was sister, one of the members in our street. In the middle, she is the sister. We call her Sister Bobby. But her name is Christine Sias, and she is the leader of the church here in our street. They call it Arends Vlerke, Eagle Wings. That is a church, and that is members. There was at the competition. The church did when we go to the camp. Here in Katrinkiesdrift, out of Wellington. And there is other children of the street. Today they are big. Most of them are now big, and that is also children. There's Canterbury. The one at the left-hand side, there's Canterbury. And the other two friends, There's Johanna and there's Chris Nay. There's Chris Nay again. Youngsters, today they are mamas and fathers. Some of them got married already. And that is also pictures I took a long time ago from the youngsters. And I decided to make that book and include all the pictures in that book, That's good to know you see that. And that is Cinda in the middle, my sister's daughter, Rachel's daughter, Patty on the left-hand side. And they all of them are now fathers and mothers. And what I mean with that, that means the way you live, by the way you live, that means how you write or how you wrote your life book. See, that is what I mean by that. Is Noy, Kylan. Yes, again, that friend of the people fight last year, and that people is hurting that place is rough, and some of them throwing dead with a stone. They were saying some of them in that nothing come with of the case. There was there was even a case, nothing, but because of any days he's died. Okay, and that is what I mean here. No more lies. See, we be honest with each other. That is what I mean there. Okay, there's also photos from seeing the friends. See, it was Jaden's birthday a few years ago. Okay, they took the photos. I think I was not home that time, and I gave her one camera, and I said, I started to took the photos, and so that is the outcome of it. Okay, this is a portrait I paint. I painted portrait a few years ago. We call that place the Arboretum. You can see some of you came to South Africa to Paarl, and they drive along the Arboretum of the boulevard. That is a place where we camp sometimes when it is very hot. And there's my sister and her husband again, Frans and Baba, Denise. And he's my neighbor, Newton and Nita. She is Sister Bobby's daughter. And that is a painting I draw on with acrylic and watercolor. And that is from the original court, in Paarl. The highest court in Paarl, that is that building there. Here I am with I'm at right side, and my friends before and after at the back. And there I was in Kimberley. That time, very young, you can see there I was very young there. And we met the girls there, and we made good couples of it, But this was not our own couples, it's just for a pose. And that is my friend Ernest. He was a teacher at certain schools, very high qualified, and was an artist. He was a poet, writer, all the things he was. But he died I think he died 2 years ago, 2 years ago he died. I think they say one Saturday night or so, he fell from the steps and he died there with severe injuries. Okay, there's also from our children there. I also told you today they are big mamas and fathers. Okay, that is a youngster. He's still growing up. Now at the time that is his size now. And he's left opposite me. And there's also, that is also, there's Tunay, another friend, and there's my sister Baba Denise. That long ago when he was very young, she and Karen and that other guy sitting in front. His name is Francois Krotz, but they call him Franz. And that is two of my friends, our three. That time we took that photo in Springbok. That was long ago, and at that time I was in Defence Force. I think that was 1988. We took that photo there in Springbok. And there's Weta, Caden's mother, ook a long time ago when he was just a child. And there's me, myself at the right-hand side, and the other one in the middle, Ricardo, he died. There's another one, Flippy, right in the middle with a white. And then the other one with the yellow is Nicholas, he's also dead. And then we call that other one Basi, he still is also died. Dead. And so it's not me in the left hand side, yeah. And I'm not sure what Jeffrey in the right hand side. So I'm the only one who still live, who's still alive. All the other 5 people are dead already. Okay, and that picture, that was my friend in the middle, we call him Kleiny. His name is Nicholas. The one on the left hand side is Ellis, he died long ago, and that one on the right hand side, he was the one who burned out with his girlfriend Suzuki in that fire. So friend, that is the memories of me, you know, that is all my memories all the years. And I took it and I put it on paper, you know. This one is also with a Clayton, that's a new baby born in the family, the youngest one with his grandmother and his uncle. And there's his mother, grandmother, Kathy, and son, Sean. And with that one is my sister Denise, and other also family members from them. And there's Gianna again. And a wine bottle, I throw a wine bottle there and a heart. We move to that one, there's Tunay. And there's a sister, elder sister, Naya, Chris Nay, Tunay, and the sister, Chris Nay at the mini matric party. Yeah, the mini matric ball. That was 2025. Okay, that means ek in Upajapi, so it means Upajapi and me. That is what it means. There's she and her grandfather and the mini matric and Gianna. And there's Krishna with a niece and a cousin. And there's her grandmother's sister, Stini. And there's she and her mother, Nessa. She's in her mother, Nessa. And there's she. And there's the time she moved to the car to go to the school or the venue. A painting of one of my paintings with a lion that is still in my room now. The lion I paint last year, so I'm not 100% finished with it, but okay, that is till now. I painted those a few years ago. It's still in my home now, still for maybe one of the day I will sold it. And there's Gianna and Ethan. And there's Denise and Kaylin. Okay, you can see the 2 hearts there. I paint that also with watercolor. And there's also one I paint with watercolor pencils. Okay, there's Charlie and mother and Kaylin. And what I mean with that, let your lust shine, it means let your light shine. You know, that means let your light shine. And there's Nisa. She died a few, I think 3 years ago. She died. And that is, she and her son, that time he was, I think that was, I'm not sure, the same year when he's matric. And there's his mother in the middle, and his granny on the right side, Steamy. There see, we see he and his brother and his mother. Okay, you can see that words, you can see what the words mean. He miss you. And there is Veronica with a young child, and she looked after the child. She took it to her as her own. There she, by see the town monument. It was best, one of other functions in the town, and she was one of the guests there. A drawing of pencil, I drew the pencil with ink. And just to follow the page, you know. And there's another photo of Auntie Maria. Maria's a friend of mine. She lived here. She stayed a long time ago over by our neighbors, and then she moved to another place. Yeah, I think I will stop on this page here. Okay, like that. There's also family, Charlene and Jason and Ciara. And that is also a function. There's Stini, Barbara, and yeah, I'm not sure what the name, but she's one of our friends. Okay, there's Galen and Janovan and Kiara. And there's Charlene and Gianna when she was years younger and now. So friends, I think I will stop at this page, and when we will continue with this page. We'll continue on this page. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I can see you love it, and have a nice time.